Yo, what's going on, guys? With Fnatic, and I'm back with another schedule preview. This time of the Arkansas Razorbacks. So I have said on a couple of occasions, I think Arkansas is terrible and is the worst SEC team. And I'm going to take a deep dive into their schedule today to see if they're really as bad as I think they will be, or if they have kind of an easy schedule and they can get some easy wins in there and actually pull out with a decent record. So this is my third video of the day. On the first time that I've done that, so make sure to slap a like for that. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So Arkansas starts off with a cupcake game. I think they're going to need it to kick off the season, which I think will be a rough season. They're facing a cupcake game in Portland State. It's pretty self-explanatory. They're going to win 31-7. It probably won't even be on TV, if I'm being completely honest, which is rare for an SEC game. There's so many channels that they have for SEC, and they are the top priority out of the 5 conferences. But I doubt it will be on TV, maybe SEC alternate or something, if it comes on at like 4 or 6 or some weird time like that. But if it comes on like 7:30 or 8 o'clock or noon or 3:30, when there are other SEC games on, I doubt it will make any TV time. But I give Arkansas the week 1 win here against Portland State. So Arkansas faces Ole Miss, and what a lot of people say are kind of their counterparts. You know, a lot of people have compared Ole Miss and Arkansas. They both have good offenses, bad defenses. I think that Ole Miss is just a better version than Arkansas. I think this is going to be an offensive, pretty entertaining game. I think the Ole Miss is just an upgrade from Arkansas, just a better version of Arkansas. And it's on the road for Arkansas at Ole Miss. So I'm going to give Mississippi the win here, 38-35 by a last-second field goal, maybe even in overtime. I think it's going to be an entertaining and fun game. One of the few games that I might actually watch of Arkansas this year, considering that most of their other games will probably be boring or beatdowns. But I am still giving Mississippi the win here in week 2. After a heartbreaking loss to Ole Miss, Arkansas heads back home to face Colorado State. And I've talked a lot of trash about Arkansas in this video, so if Arkansas fans haven't already disliked this video, they're definitely going to now. I'm going to give Colorado State the 21-17 win. Spam that dislike button, please do. It makes me happy. But I don't like Arkansas. I don't think that they're good. I think that Colorado State this is like their Super Bowl beating an SEC team. They're going to come in here hyped. I think it's not a huge gap in talent between Arkansas and Colorado State. And I think Colorado State's just going to want it more, and they're going to get the big win here. So, dislike, spam, engage. So, I look forward to seeing the reactions. So, I think San Jose is kind of a similar team to Colorado State. I think there's not a huge gap in talent between Arkansas and San Jose State. But I still believe that Arkansas is not going to lose to 2 bad teams back-to-back. I think Arkansas is going to want it more this time. I think they got caught just kind of slacking on just their preparation against Colorado State. But I do think they're going to respond well against San Jose State. I do think it's going to be a competitive game. It's going to be another scare for Arkansas. But I say they're going to get the win and head back to 500, 27-21. Victory here for Arkansas. As soon as Arkansas gets back up to 500, they're going to be set back down. I think they're going to get blown out here by Texas A&M. Texas A&M, I'm a big believer in Texas A&M. I've stated on a couple of occasions, I do believe they have a realistic shot to win the SEC West. But I mean, they're just way better than Arkansas. Arkansas loses 45-14 here in a blowout loss at home. It's another devastating SEC loss as they advance to 0-2 on SEC play, and they need to kind of get their act together if they want to potentially make a bowl game here for the rest of the season. So I went over this in my Kentucky video. I think that Kentucky will win against Arkansas 31-10. Arkansas heads back on the road to face Kentucky, and it's just a bad year for Arkansas. I've stated on multiple occasions, I don't think this is going to be a good year for Arkansas as they now head to 0-3 in conference play. Kentucky's just has more depth. I don't really think that Arkansas really has a chance against Kentucky. I don't really have to explain it that much. Everybody knows that Kentucky's better than Arkansas, so I'm just going to go ahead and give the win to Kentucky here. So Ole Miss heads back home to face Auburn. It's kind of a Kentucky situation. Everybody knows that Auburn's just better than Arkansas. Arkansas does not have a chance here. It's just Auburn is going to win 35-17. Arkansas's offense doesn't look terrible, but their defense is just too bad. Their offense is okay to compete in SEC. They just need to work on their defense, and if they can work on their defense, get a better coach, and just start building some depth, I think Arkansas could have a chance in the future. But I'm rambling. Let's get back to Auburn. Auburn has just more physicality and more depth. That's why I think it could be a close first half game, and Auburn just chases away with it in the second half to win 35-17. So Alabama up next. This is going to be a murder, isn't it? This is going to be brutal. 55-3. This is going to be hilarious to watch. Alabama's going to score first play, then Ole Miss might score. Then it'll just be Alabama play after play after play, and it'll be so funny to see the look on all the Arkansas fans. I think I said Ole Miss might score. I meant Arkansas. This is going to be it's going to be hilarious, funny, and brutal to watch. It's just going to be Alabama scoring a lot. Nick Saban's still finding a way to get mad, which is always hilarious to see. And just the Arkansas fans crying in the corner for some reason brings me joy, so dislikes engaged. But let me give Alabama the win here. It's going to be brutal, isn't it? So Ole Miss, I believe, face it. Why do I keep on calling them Ole Miss? They're Arkansas. So Arkansas face Mississippi State. I believe they do face them at home. Yes, they do. Yeah, Arkansas faces them at home. It's kind of the Mississippi State defense against the Arkansas offense. I'm going to give Mississippi State the slight advantage here because I just think they have more depth, they're more physical, and they're more well-rounded. I'm not a big believer in Arkansas or Mississippi State, but I am going to give Mississippi State the 2017 victory here as Arkansas remains winless in the SEC play. So Arkansas heads back home, or stays home more accurately, to face Western Kentucky. I think it's kind of the San Jose State situation and the Colorado State situation. There's actually not a huge talent gap, but Arkansas has lost so much in a row that they're going to want to win here, and they'll take them where they get them, just kind of collect wins against mediocre teams, like pick 2 or 3 mediocre teams and try to sneak out a win against them, and that's what I think they'll do here against Western Kentucky. 17-9, another close game, a one-possession game, as Western Kentucky puts up a good fight, as they have done against some SEC teams in the past couple years, like Tennessee and Kentucky, but now it is Arkansas that they put up a fight against, but again, come up just short as Arkansas continues to just kind of barely slip away from these mediocre teams. So Arkansas faces LSU. I went over this in my LSU video. I think it's kind of the LSU defense against the Arkansas offense, except I believe that LSU has a decent offense, while I think Arkansas has basically no defense, and it's in Louisiana, so I'm going to give LSU the 44-6 win. If you want a deeper analysis for some reason, go watch my LSU schedule preview. In fact, go watch all my schedule previews. They're in the playlist. Mark schedule previews. How original am I? Slap a like for that. But LSU wins 44-6. They're just a better team, aren't they? So it's time for Arkansas's biggest rivalry game of the year. I don't get why I said Arkansas, but let's move on. Some people have said that they think that they have a shot to beat Missouri. They don't. You're wrong. It's at Missouri. Arkansas's bad. Missouri's okay. Missouri wins 27-3 as Arkansas ends off with a stellar performance here, getting all of 3 points, as I'm sure the Arkansas fan base just gets filled with excitement for future 12-0 seasons going into the upcoming seasons. Arkansas is just a pathetic organization. I know I'm going to get hate on this video, but in my opinion, it's the truth, and I have strong opinions. I've never really brought up strong opinions on this channel, but I'm going to. I just don't like Arkansas. I don't think that they're a good team. It's not that I don't like them. I think that they're terrible. It's just it. So I know I've taken a lot of digs at Arkansas in this video, but let me just end it off with this note. It is fixable. You can fix your organization. Get a new coach, fix up that defense, keep on getting decent quarterbacks, get some better offensive linemen, get some more depth. It's going to take a while. You guys have to be patient. If the fan base becomes more patient, and they get a better long-term coach, and if they invest more, invest time, money, especially time, money into staffs, just money into facilities, if they just take time, patience, invest, I think Arkansas can turn this thing around, but it's going to take a while. So Arkansas fans, here's a challenge. Can you guys be patient? If you can, maybe you guys can turn this thing around. If you can't, your organization is going to be brought into the dumps. This is one of those rare occasions where you have more power than the actual organization over your team, in my opinion. So Arkansas fans, it's time for you guys to step up. If you guys can be patient, I think you guys can turn it around. If you guys aren't, then by this time next year, I'm going to be laughing just like I was in this video. So, it was your boy Fanatic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of you won't if you guys are Arkansas fans. But just try to hear me out. Watch my other videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos coming out tomorrow. And peace.